Today I'm going to cook Spanakopita. So I have 2 eggs here, and our spinach has already been boiled in some water. We used 500 grams. You can use baby spinach, but we couldn't find baby spinach. So adult spinach is fine as long as you trim the roots and dry it out because it can be very sandy. So I'm going to crack the egg. Now I'm going to use a fork to mix our spinach and egg together. What I'm going to do now is going to add a bit of salt. I don't want to add too much salt because that will destroy it. It will become too salty and the salt flavor will take over the spinach. And the reason why we don't add too much salt because feta cheese has salt, of course. A little bit of pepper, crack. Just enough. And now it's time to add our feta cheese. It's 200 grams. Now this has been chopped up because we don't want 2 big slices. Once we cook it, the cheese will be nice and melty. That's all, and we're going to roll. So my mum just cut it in our pieces of filo pastry. This is very fragile, so a bit is broken, but never mind about that. There are 3 strips, of course, and one at a time. So we need 3 layers to go on top of 1 strip. I'm gonna brush it with butter because if you don't brush it with butter, it won't stick together. So if you just use 1 pastry for that thing, for our spinach and feta cheese rolls, that won't be very good because it won't puff out very nicely. Okay, I'm not going to touch it. And now we're going to brush it with the butter again. So I'm going to put 1 last layer on top. It's a bit broken, but that doesn't matter. It's so fragile. Once you put it on, it's on. That. So we've broken it into a half. We are going to use scissors because knife, of course, it's a bit too sharp. So we're just going to cut it into a half. Very, 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 very gently. Okay, I'm going to do the triangle one now. Just a bit in the corner because this is a triangle shape, of course. Yeah, I'm going to follow the shape. Follow the shape. Oops, I'm going to tuck it in a bit. And then follow the shape. Perfect! You get a perfect, beautiful triangle shape. So I'm going to make the rectangle roll. You can just call it the roll. I call it the rectangle roll. And very delicately and slowly pull out because don't treat it like a sausage roll because this is very, very delicate filo pastry. Perfect! I'm going to brush it with the egg so it can be goldeny when we cook it. So this is 1 egg white and egg yolk mixed together. I'm going to put sesame seeds on top, black and white. You can just do white So actually we're going to do half of the bunch is air fry, the other half is oven. I'm going to taste one of these very nice rolls, but before that, I'm going to let you know that that's from the air fry and that is from the oven. I'm going to taste this beautiful, shining golden one. You see the egg is that golden bit. So good. The cheese is make the sourness and it's malty. The spinach gives this nice fresh flavor. Bye, see you next time in our next yummy adventure. Mm-hmm.